Are you ready to share your Replit masterpiece with the world? This video will go through the surprisingly simple process of deploying your app on Replit. To walk you through an application deployment with Replit, I'm going to create a new application and I'm going to create a simple to-do list application. The first thing I want to do that is to prompt Replit to create this to-do list application. We're going to approve the plan Replit has for Task Tracker. Now Replit has finished creating our task tracker. What we want to do is open the deployments tab. So we're just going to search and find deployments, and it gives us a couple options. Let's start with reserve virtual machine. This is billed hourly, and this is always on. For something like a task tracker, you're not going to need a reserve virtual machine. This is a fixed rate, like it says here. It's suitable for bots, stateful APIs, web scraping, and applications of those nature. With static pages, these are like landing pages and websites. There's no database and data persistent, and you only pay for outbound data transfer. When it comes to a scheduled deployment, this runs at a very specific time and is best for like one-off tasks, cron jobs, and internal tools. What we're going to need is Autoscale. As usage increases for your application on the Autoscale deployment plan, then the cost increase, but also the resources dedicated to your application also increase. So if not many people are using your application, not many resources are dedicated to the application, saving you a lot of money. But as you get more and more users, more resources will be dedicated to your application, but also the cost will also increase. So we want Autoscale. Generally, I like to keep the machine configuration on the default recommended settings. So we're going to approve and configure the build settings. I'm going to leave this subdomain as it is, just because this is a very, very straightforward tutorial. On the Teams plan, we can have a private deployment. It's also making any endpoints accessible. So we have a database and we want our database to be accessible to third-party application. We can deploy the access along with our application. We're going to hit deploy. Now the deployment has finished. You will be able to see the domain right here. If we go to analytics, you can see the data going towards that domain here in analytics. In resources, you can see some of the details about the resource consumption of the application at that domain. Lastly is settings, where you can change your deployment type or even shut down your deployment entirely. Let's take a look at the final version of our application. We can see that we have the task flow application. We're going to create a new task, hit enter, and we can see that we have our first task created, which can be marked as complete. It can be edited and deleted. That is a simple overview on how to deploy an application with Replit. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or there's anything you want us to cover in the future, please leave a comment below. Be sure to check the link in the description to go to No Code MBA, a learning platform with dozens of in-depth, high-quality courses on no code and AI taught by industry experts. And be sure to subscribe to our channel here to get more free content on YouTube. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.